Hello, it's Iceaalu back again with more furniture for Homestead for the Elder Scrolls Online. We are continuing the furniture review. So I can see personally what everything looks like, so I know what I'm looking for, but hopefully it's helpful for you too. Today we're going to look at some more things for the courtyard. So let's look at some of the wells. Well. Okay, so this is the Imperial well. Write this and put it out. Now, oh, it's very nice. Now, currently the Imperial stuff is... I don't think that there are any recipes dropped. So if it's Imperial, it's basically a Crown Store exclusive at this point. This is a gorgeous well. Oh my gosh, isn't that wonderful? Oh, it's very nice. But interestingly, it would only really go with the medium Imperial house. It's only one of that kind of style. So, alright, we have the Imperial well covered, which is almost the same, it's just got a little tile roof on it. And honestly, that doesn't look as good. I prefer the arched one, and that's interesting that there are lighting effects in this invisible world. It's very odd. Okay, so we have Imperial well gated, which is actually quite good. This is slightly more sort of neutral, not racially specific, and would actually be great in most houses, and doesn't have the whole, you know, like height effect, so good in a smaller area. Okay, we have the Redguard well arched, and we have the Redguard well covered. Okay, so the arched one is, it's got an arch, and that's very attractive, very fancy, but we'll just get the covered well, I think, because it's basically going to be the same style and shape, just with a different top on it. That's nice. I like that the buckets swing. I say, and also we've got a wooden sort of roof on it rather than a stone one. But look, that's perfectly fine. This pattern is actually fairly easy to get. I have one myself, so that's not really that hard to find. Alright, statues. Now, this should have been part of the other statue one that I did previously, which involved all of the statues for... Whoa, it's huge. The achievements. But also just come over here and add it to the existing statues. Man, that is huge! Okay, so that's the seated emperor. Wow. I mean, it looks fantastic, but it's ginormous. Alright, we won't buy all of these, I think. Okay, so we've got Imperial Statue Knight. I'll assume that's as tall as the other one. It actually looks gorgeous as well. And the Warrior. Oh, very nice. Also, like, yeah, and a woman, which is also fantastic. Oh, she looks magnificent. Oh, I may have to get her. We're paying crowns to get her. She's great. All right, so we have an obelisk and a monolith. All right, let's look at the obelisk. They're basically the same, just one's slightly taller than the other. All right, let's pop this and see how it looks. Yeah. Oh, see, that's quite nice. If you want a couple of those outside a front door, they'd look good, especially if you didn't have any sort of framing device that came with your house. Yeah, that looks quite nice. Alright, so that was the statues that you can buy for crowns. Alright. Oh, the fountain. The one and only fountain that you can buy. Now, let's just stick this somewhere. Now, there's a couple of things you can do with the fountain. One is, of course, you can use it like a fountain. Certainly I've seen people put stuff up on top, statues, or flowers, or all sorts of fires, braziers, all sorts of things. The other thing I've seen is in Cold Harbour, mostly. Inside, I've seen fountains like this, if we can place it exactly, about there, placed into the walls to sort of act as an internal inside water feature, very effective. It looks great. I mean, and this is one of the few things that you actually has got water in it, so you can actually have something extra with water. Now you could possibly go all the way in and create like a teeny tiny skinny bath in your house, maybe. I mean, you can get in. Maybe just a very deep sink. Anyway, a few options there with the fountain, but once again, not cheap. And it is Imperial, so it could be, it's very likely to be Crown Store exclusive. Alright, so posts and pillars. Okay, we have the frilled Argonian post. Now, I think, I don't want to buy it because I don't want to run out of crowns right now, but I think that is actually a torch. Pretty sure that's, yeah, because this is all the, yeah, so that's actually one of the little Argonian light things on there. Okay, so we have an Argonian post rough. I won't get all of these. I mean, it's a post. Okay, sturdy. It's a bit of tree. Okay. Breton Street Post. Breton Street Post plain, which is quite plain. Stone. Okay, so the plain one is that. The stone one is the same, except it's literally got a stone base. And alright, let's stick that one out. I mean, that looks, whoop. You can get, you know, different heights going on there. I mean, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Oops. I want to pick that one up. Alright. Okay, so let's have a look at what else we got. Okay, so Breton Post Stone. Oh, sorry, looked at that. Okay, so. Oh, that's very nice, isn't it? Oh. Really? That's really very elegant. I wonder what else you could do with that. So basically hang it on the wall. Oop. Maybe not like that. Yeah, I think you could probably do some interesting things with that. Certainly that would be nice. They'd make great curtain rods or decorations or frames around a window. You've got that lovely curlew extra bit around the bottom. That could be really handy. I might have to look for some of those myself to see what else I can make with those. Yeah, see, that's quite good. Yeah, turn it sideways. You could do some very interesting bits and pieces with that, I think. I like it. Okay. Dark Elf Street Post Stone. So stone base, little Dark Elf flick of the side. High Elf Streetlight Stone. Also very nice, but very distinctively High Elf. I mean, you're basically like a little castle there, which totally could look cute if you sunk it down and just had the top section out. Gorgeous! Alright, Imperial Pillar Chipped. Oh, wow. You could make a very fancy house with some of these around. Ooh, nice. Interesting. And then straight, so the same thing without the wear marks around the top. Okay, Khajiit Column Spiked. Oh, interesting. That's just a white level in here. Now, I do like the Khajiit Column. I'm quite partial to them myself. Quite like them as a border in between different sorts of things. They look fantastic. Alright, Khajiit Frame Arch. Now you will see these a lot in basically in front of the Khajiit staircases that go up into the buildings. They look nice. Sometimes you'll see them used interesting ways where they're turned sideways and then shoved into a wall. Oh, though perhaps it's the signpost fortified, shoved into a wall. Anyway, these are quite nice, but they are very, oh, by one. They're very tall. Certainly the recipe for these, as you can see, very, very tall, is actually quite easy to get. I've seen lots of these around. Alright, so we have a barnacle covered post and a rough clothesline with a bit of string around it. That's quite good. That would make a good support somewhere. That looks quite effective. I like that one. Alright, it's interesting that these are mixed in. Some of these are mixed in the wrong section, in that there's other street lights elsewhere. And I think what we might do, actually go and have a look at those street lights, because I think that makes sense to get them all together. Alright, because the signposts and the street lights are usually the same model and then just an extra light added on. So the Breton street light is the same as the one we bought, just with one stick coming out and a light hanging off. The full one, short with 4 lights, tall with 4 lights, paired, short, paired, tall, as you can see. So the street lamp, the elfin one, as you can see, is the same as the signpost, but with a light hanging on, and you can get it paired as well. The high elf lamp post spiked. Okay, so these are slightly different. So this one you can certainly get, you can put some flags and things on it as well. Hang little, you know, tags or symbols or something from it. It would also actually look pretty cute if you stuck it in the ground. That actually looks fantastic. That looks great, actually. Oh, I kind of want some of those floating in a garden, in amongst the hedges now. That looks really cute. Okay. Fine. Looks great. Okay, so high elf lamppost stone. Okay, so it's basically the same without the spikes, except it goes from being a blue level to a purple level. So yeah, not really worthwhile. Okay, so the imperial lamppost. All, you know, quite neat stonework down the bottom. We've got the pair, so still 4 spikes but with 2 lights, so easy to turn it. And that one's just 3. So they certainly look nice. It's very neat stone. I think you could probably get away with the Breton one, would be fine if you couldn't find the imperial, and then just a plain single one. And oh, here we go. These are the ones like from the Imperial City. Oh, look at that! Doesn't that look amazing? Ah, we'll buy that one. Why not? That looks so cool. Look at that. Very modern. And once again, would look so interesting stuck down on the ground like that. Look at that. That's super cool. I reckon you could do something really interesting with that. Alright, so the Nordic one. Alrighty. Okay, so you sign with a Nord hanging torch. Street lamps is a double arch, and sort of your rough stonework at the moment. You've got these little triple torches, which you'll see floating around the world quite a lot. We've got the red guard one, which is the warmer coloured wood with lots of rope to bind it up with. Let's just put one out just to see. Where are we going to put this? Over here somewhere. This will do. Oh yeah, that's quite nice. It's fine. Yeah, that's quite nice. I don't mind that one. Okay, so full. Basically have one on each side, casting quite a lot of light. Paired. And a triple, which is interesting because I think that's one of the few ones that's got triple, so good against next to a wall, something like that. We've got our rough torches, which can be stuck in the ground. Rough torch wall just seems to be shorter. Okay, behind, anything else? We've got lots of wagons. Alright, let's just look at the wagons quickly. Now, the wagons, there are lots of patterns available for these. They are not selling well because, of course, well, do you really want to spend a lot of money on a wagon that's just going to sit in your yard for decoration? And the answer's probably not. So, you know, sure, sell it. Don't try to put a big price on these. However, that Nord cargo looks fantastic. It is gorgeous. I will be looking for that to buy it myself. Okay, we have a Nord cart covered. Not worth a purple recipe. A hay cart. The cargo cart's much better. Alright, we have the caravan, the covered caravan. See, why would you pay for it? Now, I'm pretty sure this is a purple recipe in-game. Why would you pay for that? I mean, it looks nice, but you can't even put stuff in the actual cart. That's no good. This one's better because you've got the actual, you know, covering pulled up, and we've got the practical one, which is actually, hey, that's quite good. You could turn that into a little mini caravan. It's probably big enough to put like a little bedroll or something in it. And we have a merchant's one. Look, that one's quite good. That's not bad, actually. Yeah, that could be worthwhile getting. And I happen to have not that one. Which one do I have? That one's quite good. Lots of red guard ones, as you can see. So we've got one without. So carriage has basically got the cover, or the caravan, and a cart is without. That's just a little hand one almost. It's quite cute. This one, this is the one I got, which I found somebody was selling like a constructed one very cheap, and I went, okay, I will just buy that because I think they put the wrong price on it. Sorry. But I stuck it in my garden and I filled it with flowers and put one of my guar in as the to draw the carriage, and it looks gorgeous. It looks really nice. So that's something that you can do with it. But out of all of those cards, this oh, I missed the Breton ones. How did you do that? Well, okay, Breton covered. It's okay. Okay, so that's sort of like a merchant one. I think you could use that in your garden, especially if you had merchants or bankers or things that you wanted to have around. Oh, the palanquin. Is that how you say it? Palanquin? I think so. Where you sit in and get carried around. It's very fancy. The wheelbarrow. That would be a nice garden decoration. I think you could fill it full of pots and put some flowers in them. That'd be really cute. A sided handcart? Yeah, it's okay. And we've got some wheelbarrows. Certainly these, I've seen lots of these around for sale. I don't think it's really worthwhile paying money for them. But the Dark Elf covered, it's quite alright. Dark Elf merchant, which is really just a plain cart. Wagon merchant. Besides, High Elf covered. I mean, you got the yellow and the white, so that does look quite nice. High Elf sturdy. Okay. That looks lethal. I wouldn't want to be a horse pulling that and stopping suddenly. Might get your legs chopped off. The back legs, anyway. That actually looks more like a war machine than anything else. You've got your Khajiit wagons, which are terribly cute. They're really cute. I actually would like one of those. They are very nice. Oh, a minecart. Oh, I haven't seen a minecart. Oh, they're cool. I definitely haven't seen a recipe for those. And back to the Nord one. Which I am... Okay, let's buy that, because that looks fantastic. Look at that. Oh, how cool is that? Oh, I like it so much. Anyway, I think that was it for all of the courtyardy types of things. Yes. So, thank you for watching. I think we've pretty much finished all the plants and trees and now the courtyard decorations. So we'll probably do more inside things from now on. We'll see what happens. If there's anything you'd like me to cover specifically, please do ask below. Let me know which of these particular things you like best. Would you actually pay real physical currency for the large fountain for your house? Let me know. Please do give us a thumbs up if you liked this video and help spread news about this channel. And please do subscribe. That would be wonderful. And thank you so much for watching. Bye.